Enjoyed by find me out his very own comes over. The sneaky snake in the grass cat. The smooth grooving attack movement marksman from SUT. Christopher Vitalis Packet. And Greg too. How's it going, guys?
It's good. What's going on? Girdle, Gargle.
I think we did that all during an advertisement, so I don't even know if it sounds great.
Yeah, it was hyped. We went through.
Yeah, we did it.
Did someone link me to Big Ben?
Always good.
Yeah.
We got Gurgle Gargle, Mr. 7 over here.
Gurgle, Gargle, Luger. Yikers.
Gargle. Yikes.
And we're about to jump in on this guy. Somebody
Oh, it started. I'm seeing a countdown, dude.
21, 20, 19. Alright. So, how committed is General Florida playing support?
Reasonably committed. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no bell cause.
Dude, you gotta watch out for Chad Penguin Spain top. But now we dumpster on like week 1 of preseason or something like that.
Yeah, it doesn't work against Aaron, surprisingly. Well, they're playing so fast.
I feel like it works in the lanes like that. The issue is if we under cans here, he just loses.
Yeah, he was out farming him, but he just let lead king. Stiffer first pick. We got that Jax insta launch.
Yeah, Jax has actually been first picked 23% of the games he's been in PMA LCS history. So it's really not surprised to see him being picked in the record.
Yeah, especially because today is the 23rd and Michael birthday month.
Speaking of PMA LCS Classic that are an actual PMA LCS Classic, I have a Stiffer coming up for Legends on tap.
Well, that's good. Frank going back to Frank Panic. He just loves that champion. He like put him in his face, lots to do anything.
God.
Frank doesn't really take that. Could be mid, could be really annoying support.
He's really got my team last twice picked.
Steven, I don't know if you're reading Twitch chat, but apparently stream is quiet.
Yeah, I am.
I gotta do the intro again then, boy.
All my stuff is pretty max. My stuff is maxed out, so I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Maybe raise us on Discord. Can you guys hear us? Hello?
No, yeah, it's
Hello? Am I on the air?
it's like all the way up on Discord, all the way up on all my stuff.
I'm gonna go to this thing. Maybe that person's just deaf.
Are you gay?
Here.
Hello? Twitch chat?
He says, yeah, I can hear you, but I can't hear the casters.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're really quiet. I just.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
We're not
Chris.
able to fix it by the time the game starts. I will stream.
Okay.
Is that Leona Zillion? So they are revealing that it's gonna be mid Zillion already. No small.
Is that better? Is that better, chat?
Chat? Hello? Chat?
Penguin?
Chat Penguin? Is that Chat Penguin?
I think this could be the first ever Silas pick in PMLCS history.
Yeah, it's count. Yeah, it's like the third
That's
game.
a statistic I think I actually...
I think I
might have liked it. Yeah.
Glad band, Jinx band.
You think you might have actually...
How does Jinx do in the server?
In the server ROM, it ain't pretty, honestly.
Yeah, I think that I just left it out.
Honestly, I would have, but at the same time, I think,
someone said your OBS stuff.
It's all on. It's all like fully maxed out.
Yeah, he's the AD carry.
Yeah, he likes Jinx. So far I've only seen him playing Jinx in all the games I've watched in TNA LCS, and nobody bans it.
You switching over, Greg?
Maybe they sleep on him.
Like
You're-
right on top of them.
You're switching the stream over, Greg?
After pick bang, 'cause I gotta start
Okay,
off first.
okay.
I don't like picking Ash against Silas because
Alright, I guess I'll stop it right after Pikmin stops.
I'm gonna make the laziest straw poll ever to see who chat thinks is gonna win.
Just the title, Who Gun Win?
That's actually what I typed.
Who Gun Win?
I literally, yeah, this is what I typed.
Gun Win. This is like option 1, FAP, option 2, lot. Perfect. Who Gun Win?
How do I, make sure
Who Gun Win?
I knew a guy that named that. Oh, man.
Dumb. Oh, everyone knows Rob's team will win.
Rob is, they won the preseason game that I watched.
Yeah, I don't want to say the. I don't know. I don't want to say that.
Ooh, Fat pulled ahead with a resounding 1-0 vote. Close to poll.
Killer. Let's see. We got Fat Law. Yeah, go Legends on tap, man. Let's do it. Vote Legends on tap.
Yeah, I like their team comp, and they picked the most icy champions.
They got that Lysandra. I've seen so much Lysandra in female CS.
What?
And
What?
in general,
Wait,
she's
we
good.
just like suddenly got hearable.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
What did you change? You fixed it.
Oh, whoa! Yeah! Hello, everyone!
Yeah, actually,
Hey.
going back
You guys
to your
missed my
point,
sick intro. Fuck.
going back to your I hate myself. Going back to your point about seeing a lot of Lysandra this split, actually, in 62% of the games she's been chosen, she has gotten first blood, so something to think about going into this game coming up here.
Well, actually...
I couldn't even think of what fraction 62 would have to be.
Well, if it was 63.5%, it could have been 5/8, but alas.
Yeah, that'd been
Very
easy.
close. Actually, 62.5. What am I doing, bro?
Ooh, Fact's
Uh-oh.
up 2-1. Alright, vote casters. Who do you think's gonna win?
I voted Legends on tab, bro. I can get this spread. My boy, Legends MK in the jungle tonight. Gonna give him the sweet
That were too
pickings.
loud.
The old dick me down.
I like FAP. I like FAP.
I do like FAP too, but I think Legends on Tap's got this one. Got this one in the bag.
Shout out the people in the game vote. Reach couldn't see his client. That means they forfeit the ban. That's actually in 80% of the times when that happens, the ban is lost. C team FAP will win, Rob will carry.
Yeah, there's actually a new rule for Season 5 of PMA LCS that if you dodge during the selection of champions here in this mode, we actually ban you from the league.
Yeah, reverse to A-Murph too, so it's
we
kind of
are-
a really unlucky pick against Silas.
Yeah, we're looking for a sub, if anyone is available right now.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to get a new Vita's salty rule implemented, where if you have to pause the game, you're required to take a shot for every minute that you've paused.
Is that not a rule that was already implied?
I mean, maybe if you're a gentleman, but like some of the less respectable people in this league, we're operating on Scouts Honor here, so I don't know, man.
Wait, can you turn it down a little bit now? We're like resoundingly loud.
Echo.
There's no echo, it's just like power.
We just have to quiet down. We have to whisper for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. Didn't you write the rules?
Do you guys know that in about 45% of the games that are cast by whispering, the streamer actually gets the win, not the game?
Yeah.
Dude, I want to tell you guys a secret. Did you know that Lolly Hentai is indeed RIP?
Oh my god, it makes riches for vote.
don't know. I think FAP's got like a way easier comp.
I don't know about that. I mean, because like if you look at Legends on tap, I mean, you know, like you talked about Frank wanting that Sivir pick, but it's like Sivir, Braum, Lissandra, you know, comparatively to Leona, which is all skill shots, Zillion, which is all skill shots, and Ashe. I think if FAP is able to like get an engage off of an Ashe arrow, then they can start the FAPs. But Legends on tap just has such a wombo combo up front. The Fiora pick's a little weird.
Yeah, I actually feel like Lot's comp's super easy to execute. The issue is like that's got a super like with the Zillion, they got a pretty good amount of counterplay. And the Darius Fiora matchup, huge flashpoint to look out for in the top lane.
Both those champions suck.
Yeah, they do. Like they both suck. Then you know neither of them.
Yeah, then one's gonna suck less. It might be, you know, might be fun.
Yeah, both of them pretty big split push threats. Darius better cleaning up teammates. Fiora a little better at like taking the 1v1s on the side lane. Like Fiora's a huge comfort pick. Account finally getting to play this Fiora after like 3 years of PMA LCS or whatever.
Yeah, fun fact, Darius actually has a 50.89% win rate against Fiora in bronze or lower. Now we know that the Darius in bronze or lower has a 0.89% higher win chance.
That's insane, dude. And as we all know, it is Chad Penguin on that Darius, so the bronze win rate, pretty realistic statistic for that one, if you ask
I
me.
keep forgetting he's actually playing top.
God.
When the going get rough, you go top.
Yeah, more feels. I like Rob on Zillion a lot, though. It's a big power point for a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of talk about their comp being. Well, first off, the Sylas jungle. Well, I guess I assume that's Sylas jungle. Yeah, if you can put Sylas jungle behind, he is just totally screwed. But I mean, if he can get ahead, it's really hard. But like, Sylas can just steal Ashe's ulti.
Yeah, I can style on him too, Sylas.
Sylas has so many good ults to steal this game that Darius ult's actually like booty butt cheeks because like you can't fucking like get the passive stacks he needs for it. You get the reset, but you can't get any passive stacks, which is what makes the ult deal more damage. So it's just useless.
Yeah, fun fact: Darius does indeed have a passive.
Sure.
Did you know that 65%
unlike the rest who has a fake passive, it's literally just called scaling.
Fun fact: Kale has 5 new passives coming up.
I haven't read any of them.
Yeah, we got another hashtag Greg fact coming in. Did you know that 65% of Darius players do indeed utilize their passive?
There we go.
To deal damage.
Right, quick lightning round. How's everybody feel about Darius Ghost?
The other 35% is Derek Juscu. Anyway, we're going into the match here. What do you guys?
So we're gonna have to, when we get into it, we're gonna have to pause and make sure we're all at the right time.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we all just pause it 5 seconds and then we go.
Deal.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Makes it easy. So yeah, what are you saying, Greg? About something about liking things?
Who likes things?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Sorry about the matchups.
Yeah, I think I definitely would give the favor to Lot, but I think that Sylas jungle is going to be really hard to pull off. So if he gets put behind, it's going to be an uphill climb for him for sure.
I mean, if Jax finds him at Scuttle, it's going to be a big deal, but I think if he just inherently avoids him, his sustain while jungling is not terrible in his first clear. After your first clear, it gets easier.
I feel like Legends MK right now, very huge question mark on this team in general. I'm pretty sure he's new into this league, and like I've played a lot of games with him before, and he's really good. So it really caught me off guard, especially week 1 when he played game 2 and his Kazakhs went like 0-8 or something like that. It was like that does not normally happen.
Yeah, people have issues because his champ pool, he plays a lot of like Kane, Kazakhs, stuff like that. And like I casted their first game, and both those got banned. And he played Kaisa jungle, so it's like I wonder if it's an issue on his champ pool, or if he can't hard carry in like a 5v5 format. That's hard.
Yeah, fun fact: 100% of the players that have been on the same team as Sayato, Austin Weber, have not enjoyed themselves.
Jesus.
Oh man, that's actually true facts.
That is a very rough statistic right there. I think we need to do some improvement on that.
I was on his team. Can confirm he does things to you you'll never forget for the rest of your life.
Woo!
So yeah, I can confirm to our previous point about how difficult it is to carry 5v5, so I am the win lane lose game master himself.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely know that's true, especially when you're going to get your butt whooped tomorrow versus Caligma Bobway. I have a support pick I've been working on my Smurf all week just for you tomorrow.
Oh,
so
just for me, baby. Is it Galio?
Oh, no, it is not. I could do that. No, that would be
Yeah, support Galio's easy.
Oh, I got something spicy. Working.
Yeah, we got some...
which is dumb.
Yeah, we got something extremely spicy for you prepared tomorrow, dude. You can be Caligma balls tomorrow.
Yeah, you haven't seen the torpedo strike true.
True.
The torpedo, dude.
I forgot I was playing tomorrow.
Yeah, take my torpedo and Caligma balls, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Easy.
Easy clap.
Easy.
So, kind of looking at bottom lanes here as we get loaded into the game. I think that really the difference maker is going to be that Leona. If the Leona is really to be able to make plays and kind of find picks onto the Sivir when the spell shield is down, they'll really be able to win.
The issue is, I think Leona has so much stick, even if that spell shield hits the first ability.
Yeah, but against a Braum too.
Yeah.
So like if she spell shields the first ability, the shield just comes out and can prevent a lot of the follow-up damage.
Yeah, I can't really see the Leona doing that much in this match if it's played correctly. Sivir Braum have really strong.
Yeah, if they just like go
Leona
W level 1 and shove, they can't really answer.
Yeah, they just kind of sit there and shove wave out, and then like Sivir can just hold spell shield for Ashe ult, and if they, like the only way they lose that lane is if Sivir gets engaged on at like half health, and Braum can't get the disengage fast enough. So really important cooldowns to track in this lane. Obviously, everyone's health like usual, but Braum's Guardian cooldown, perhaps baiting out the exhaust. Maybe once they do that, they'll get some opportunities to bring the Jax in and get some free kills off of that. Other than that, I can't see that bot lane going too well.
Yeah, they're definitely waiting on that team fight, level 6.
Also, something super nice that Conquer Fiora in the top lane, really good at scaling, and assuming they all hit late game on equal footing, Fiora could really do some damage and has pretty...
Sivir Fiora's gonna be dumb after like 25 minutes.
Actually disgusting. Fiora has the scaling to be able to take consistent 1v1s in the Darius late game as well, especially once you get the Trinity double lifesteal, you're pretty much good to get on that matchup.
Echo. Guardian on Braum, too.
I'm at 3.
I'm not just paused at 5. I'm about to load in.
Oh, there we go. Wait, what? I'm at 5.
I'm at 5.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, you counting down?
Well, let's even count down.
I'm good at 20.
You're 20?
20?
I forgot people's pause.
Alright, let's get to 20, boys.
Alright, wait, so we count down. 3, 2, 1, us go.
Get to 20, get to 20.
I'm going to 20, I'm going forward.
It'll be 3, 2, 1 now, and then on...
No, wait for us.
No, well, yeah, no.
Yeah.
And then on now, I'm just saying on now is when we all press T.
Yeah.
You know what?
Alright, are we at 20?
Yeah, I'm at 20.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, now.
Alright, 21, 22, we're good.
This is the life.
Yeah, we're good.
This is what we
Alright.
have to deal with. For your casting experience.
Yeah, it's a great spectator client, right? Thank you.
TriCast sync? That's 33% more work than usual when we sequence TriCast, dude. That is a hashtag GregStat. Can we get a GregStat in chat? Can we get a hashtag GregStat in chat?
Hashtag stat Greg. Oh, we're losing mid-level 1 though. If that Scout's going, is gonna blow that flash on the Jax. This kinda makes it easier for him off that first clear.
Yeah, not having flash is not gonna be enjoyable.
Yeah, 100% people that don't have flash are unable to use their flash.
That's big facts, dude.
Yeah, Jack's one of those champions that does enjoy and greatly benefits from a flash. So, see how he's gonna kind of react to this one here.
How's he gonna react to it? Is he gonna press D anyway? Who knows?
I'm just gonna leave the game. Bye. I don't need it. Flash is gone. Game's over.
And I can't see the stream right now, Digital. Just make sure you arrange the people by like their roles in the scoreboard on the bottom. Alright, cool.
Sweet.
Pretty standard starts here. Both guys are gonna start bot side jungle. They might meet at Scuttle here level 2. Jax can't really get that early gank off anymore though.
Dude, I live for the early game blood and carnage. That's what I love to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that going on top lane.
Ooh.
Ooh. Good trade.
Yeah, top lane. Trading
Whoa.
level 1 with
Look at
Darius.
Saunders. Whoa.
Wait.
Man, he's got a big cycle on top lane. He's getting the stacks off. But Fjord is gonna jump in. One more is gonna kill him. Have to flash away from Chad Penguin.
That was such good RNG on the vitals until the last vital on the right. Like, actually, jeez.
Yeah.
You got like top and left vitals like 3 times in a row.
Ugh. He actually ended up losing that extended trade though, but we've got some cycle on bottom side. We're gonna have Jax gonna. He doesn't have flat. Is he gonna be able to get away here from this outside? The Slaughter also running again to be away. 4v2 now. First blood goes to Sever. They both try to flash away. One auto will kill the other, and the heal will save him as they try to kite away. A really nice run from Penny at the top that didn't get that assist, but if the extended fight happened, they would have gotten injured more.
Oh, well, we got top. Hold on.
Yeah, this is a big wave. Chad Penguin should not fight
He's
here.
playing with fire here. If he even autos him, that can't
The unfortunate part is he didn't have TP, so he has to stay.
Mm-hmm. And going Dorn's shield first is kind of greedy. He could have went hot. Blue buff on Silver, that feels bad.
Yeah, that feels absolutely awful.
We've got a gang coming into mid here. Zillion, he's gonna try to walk away. The clock's ticking on him. He's gonna get away with one poke. It's a double bomb and misses that second one.
So remember that thing I was saying about if you don't shut down Silas, he's just gonna wreak havoc?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna wreak havoc.
Well, yeah, just that
He didn't burn the
blatant
flash though,
thing.
so he's okay.
Did you know that statistically speaking, 100% of non-shutdown Siluses do in fact wreak havoc?
Yeah. They havoc wreck.
That's not true. I've seen Eric Joe play Silas, and it did indeed not wreak any havoc by any means.
Oh, we're looking at from Darius. He's gonna actually have the key. Cal misses with his hop and he gets one wall off. He's got a ghost coming towards him. Scout has it. He's gonna repel. Here comes South with the help. I don't know why he flashed away in that direction actually.
What just happened? My brain hurts.
Yeah. I guess Cal was afraid if he got auto one more time and he'd get killed.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah,
gonna clean it up.
Can I technically just let DC for like half a second in the middle of that fight or something? Just like stop moving.
Yeah, he's thinking he's like, how can I
I'm getting
understand this?
reports that his cat chewed his internet cord.
Yeah, 100% cat hate League of
He
Legends.
has since replaced it, so we're good, folks. Don't worry.
Did you know that 69% of cats do indeed dislike League of Legends, as it will in fact cause seizures in about 52% of the leading
Well,
cats?
the big issue with the cat rework was really hated by the feline community.
Don't get me started on the hamster community though, that gets rough.
Well, they're all Overwatch players anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Hammond gets nerfed a couple times, you know, you come over to League, and then you get that hamster wheel run in, gotta try and run this horrendously optimized game, and then you break, your hamster wheel breaks down.
Trash.
It's just bad
That's
news
how I'm trying to do a
bears,
little bit of counter jungling. There's nothing to be found. But yeah, the bot lane that we put so much like emphasis on, stronger bot lane, at least I think skill-wise, really got messed up by that Jack losing flash early. They're just getting shoved in and losing in CS now.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate. That entire thing, though, happening, being precipitated by...
Silas is peeking fiercely here top on Darius. Darius is gonna use his Q. Silas will jump he's getting jumped on here by a count. There's a ward, but it doesn't matter when he comes in. He's getting very deep. Does not have either of his summoners. He comes to knock up W, and they're gonna clean up the kill here. But he actually gets a return kill from Chad Penguin. It's still on Legends though, it makes it worse for Jax.
Darius does thick damage, good lord.
We played that really well. He waited for that riposte, got the key off, so he got the double heal off of them.
Yeah. One unfortunate part, though, is that other blade.
But we got Jax unnoticed coming bot lane. With Long, he's gonna jump in with the EQ. He is gonna die here. The fight does extend. Oh, he gets away with a sliver of his health. Super flashes away, but he gets stunned up here. Fucking Panic coming. He's got the most like on his volley. It's a flash from Jupil. Oh, behind him, the Panic at the top head. It's gonna TP in. fight is going turned on its head now. Now people trying to chase down Silver. Can he get one more auto off? He gets frozen by Bomb Passive. Cannot. Double kill Panic at the top hat. Really nice TP.
Yeah, I think Rob should have been down there a little sooner to help out. I mean, Lysandra essentially went through their entire red side jungle and then came through, tried to get to that gank, whereas Rob was just shoving out the wave mid and it could have just come directly down though. He would have missed some farm, but I think he would have at least been there to be able to stop the follow-up from that play from happening.
Yeah, no, Gank that turned out really well. They just couldn't finish that kill off on Zipper. Really nice early flash by Durban Panda.
Yeah, I can't believe Lolly Hentai lived there. That was actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, he had like 30 health.
It's a big factor in this early game actually being Panic the Top Hat's map awareness here, because you see the first blood being dropped on Jupil earlier. Panic the Top Hat is shoved out mid and was able to roam there before Rob could. And then there as well, also getting the roam down on Rob and then being able to go bot and take down Durban Panda.
Well, Greg, as our resident mid laner of the three of us, how do you feel about this Zillion going Catalyst instead of Tier to try to mitigate that wave push early on?
Kappa, what's good?
Yeah, so that means Tier, kids.
Kappa.
Yeah, Kappa, he'll get in. Zillion, outside ult is actually low on mana here. They can't finish the follow-up though. Oh, the damage on Legends that they have to walk away.
Oh! You were posted. The ulti. Nice job.
Yeah.
Well, kind of a misplay by Chad, but
Still pretty cool looking. Okay, taking away, he stole the Zillion ult. But does not get killed. Walks away with 20 HP. We're pretty sad about that one.
I actually love Silas, dude. What a quality champion.
Makes me sad.
What does Riot consistently design these things? Like, come on, man. They did this like 5 years ago when they released Rubik, and the rest of the champions were just as broken as he is, so it evens out.
The next champion's gonna be like tiny and you can throw your teammates at him or the enemy.
well, the rumors were at Riot that their champion design team had just decided, like, look, we've already fucked up enough. Let's see how far we can push this.
Yeah.
I did actually find out that the lead designer on the champion design team has a nude photo of Riot Trinamir. And he's decided that
that's not good. I've seen his
all
figure.
of his needs are not met, it will be released to the public.
That
And
is
really, where does the line end on needs? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
That's where Zoe started, boys.
It's a pickaxe and a BF sword against a Vamp Scepter right now.
Yeah, that dirty laundry being threatened to be aired out, starting probably around Zoe release date, actually. Coincidence? I think not.
Oh man, one out of 3 casters in this game likes Zoe.
Fuck Zoe.
Oh! Something to note, as we do see Panic in the Top Hat roaming down here for a 3-minute, or looks like could be a dive? No, he's just coming
Nah, he's kind of walking away. He's trying to say hello. He's a nice little stroll in the river.
Actually, Sayato, Hillary Clinton, did play Scion before it became super meta and broken, and then did play Yorick before he became super meta and broken.
He's
So
got an account
I'm
roaming
he's
around
got-
getting some deep vision.
He's got a voice in the ear of Riot.
Yeah, he may have Riot the ear.
Oh!
Style.
He might also have a new photo of Riot Trinamir. Actually, he might
Trim
be
the ear.
Trim the ear.
It's not really getting a little cocky. So welcome to Cowboys Clearance Award. It's not so bad Legends MK. Let's get a kid on off. Fiona's gonna ult off. He's Jake here. Doesn't pull him in, but nice finish off there by a count. And Champion just had no right to be there when that one was getting cleared off. Since we got a big fight going on bottom, Bravo is gonna hit. Silver's gonna ult away, get a little boomerang damage with that pizza. We do have a Jackson in the wings. We could try to do a dive here. We've also got Zillion rotating for this 4v3.
Yeah, they have to do something because Legends MK is on the Rift Tower right now. So they either get this dragon or they look to push in bottom lane, but they're just gonna lose a kill and
Jupiter's running a dragon here.
yeah, he has to. And they have pressure both mid and bottom lane, so he can be pretty safe. But if they do roam up, they're gonna have to follow up. Ooh!
Big damage. Lawley, Hentai goes in there. Both got the flash. Wait, nice stun though. The bomb pass does hit. He's gonna try to chase there, but can't finish it off. And Jupiter gotta hurry up. Imagine if he had a real weapon, hit him that dragon twice as fast.
Damn. You're right. Did you know that in fact 0% of Jax players do have a real weapon? That is another hashtag Greg stat coming in hot.
They've got a pretty sufficient gold lead at 11 minutes here.
Uh-oh.
Let's see who whips on.
SpaghettiOs!
Nice! Oh.
Oh, yeah, good play there. You know, try to kill them, put wins the game.
Mastery into execute?
We're fighting on everywhere here. At the same time, we've got Zillion trying to fight here with Lissandra. Lissandra on top of himself to get that regen. So it's gonna have the bombs coming back. On the side, though, is Silas and Legacy he's gonna re-engage.
Rob still has his ulti, so...
Yeah, it's a bloodbath everywhere here right now.
I respect the hell out of that int,
Yeah,
honestly.
I like when things hit each other. Silas gonna try to engage here. Silas does get the spell, misses, skills ult. Yeah, Rob's gonna resurrect. They keep trying to dive in. He does have Zillion ult.
No,
So they just kind of walk away here.
Oh?
It's actually being, yeah, he's playing a little bit too close here. The double bomb. Now they're trying to engage it. The good flash to get away from there. The resurrect from the fake Zillion ult. Brom's putting a shield in front of them. Oh, Little Hunter wants to keep fighting. Gets the ult off. They walk away. Jackson and Sauce are about to see each other at bottom riverside here as well. The pings are coming out from both sides. He's getting chased down by Leona and Jax. Can he catch him in time? Find out next week. Faster than my arrow. What does they think so as he dodges that asshole? Nice. Wants to re-engage here. Can Jax kill his teammates? I think so. Oh, really nice flash in there from the Pentagon top hat. That ends up killing Jupiter. They're gonna keep chasing here on Leona. They're gonna finish this off, and they're gonna shove this bot tower, and Ash cannot stay.
Big rip.
Yeah, and they're gonna be able to use the rift.
Yeah,
and
they'll
they
come
have
out and
to...
play.
Wait, what?
Wait.
What? Did anyone see that?
Yeah, that
Yes,
was
man, what the hell?
Rift? Hello?
remake.
1-800-Rift is broken. Yeah, remake? Can we get a hashtag remake in chat? Game's broken.
Yeah, getting 2 towers here at 13 minutes. This is not gonna feel good.
Did you know that statistically speaking, Red Arrow breaking is responsible
Oh, he's
for...
got asshole too. They can keep fighting if they want. She's getting caught up by himself in this 4v1. Gonna die. Bye. They're
Yeah,
rotating mid here.
Statistically speaking, we know at the end of this game there is a 100% chance that General Dill will complain about Silas somewhere in Twitch chat or on Facebook. So just be ready for that one.
A 43% chance that it will include Trundle as well in that description.
Yeah, but in all seriousness though, that just shows how well they're snowballing the game. Like we were talking about earlier, how they had to get that Ocean Dragon when they were getting Rift, and they didn't end up getting it. Oh no, they did get Rift,
they got it.
Ocean, but like off of that, they got Rift and a tower bottom lane and 2 kills.
Yeah, testament to Legends MK as well. He's doing a really good job of he knew he was gonna be in that bottom river. Really nice fight there. Count storing while you ban Fiora against him. Oh, check even chose my tower better.
Womp.
Womp. Did you know that statistically speaking, Tower is responsible for more kills on... Did you know that statistically speaking...
That was actually got like 3 kills this game.
Yeah, Tower is responsible for probably like 66% on average of fantastic anime personalities kills this game.
Well, Jack also got solo killed by the tower too. He got executed, so it's like 4 kills.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. That's pretty true.
But yeah, lots of them really wanted to take this lead. They want to stack 3 or 4 people here. Panic's halfway on his TP. Rob's finish up his Rod of Ages first. Take a while for that to come online.
Yeah, we got some massive bot lane gold disparity here though. Sir Everett's sitting on 4 and 1 on the Severed Terminated showing with
6,300 gold for 4K.
Jesus.
That's statistically more than 4,000.
That is indeed statistically more than 4,000.
So how does Chat get back into this game though, guys?
FAP harder.
They're trying to FAP harder. Wait, oh Ash, it's missed something. They got Zillion ult. They could super hard engage here with Lissandra and Zillion ult.
They just have to make a play around Ash Arrow when they don't have vision. Like Ash.
Also,
Ash
keep your
Arrow
eye on getting at the top ad right here. You just catch Jax out of position if he walks forward.
Yeah, Ash Arrow landing is what starts everything, because Ash can ult, then Zillion can stun, and follow-up is there. So you just need the follow-up. You just need the Ash.
This Dragon's pretty much uncontested right here. If they try to answer, they're gonna eat Lissandra in the face.
Well, FAP looking honestly kind of flaccid during this early game, for being honest.
Well, if you tap too much, that's kind of what happens.
It's true.
Zimmer wants to engage in here. Demo though is caught off by himself. If they get finished off here by Lot, then Dom gonna go walk back over the dragon and get it for real this time. We've got Jupil and Chat Guy just standing around top wall. This team's in trouble.
Really good positioning there for Panic at the top.
Jupil is gonna find blue, but
Solid
it's a
engage.
consolation gift. Yeah, Panic's applying so much pressure across the map with this Lissandra.
Honestly scared, dude. You don't want to have to play against this.
Yeah, I hate Lissandra.
I hate a lot of things.
Everything I'm not playing sucks.
Anything I'm not playing, yeah, dude. Anything I'm not playing is awful. Hate this game. Why do I even play this game?
Zlane's been doing his best effort to wait for her, but his tower is finally gonna fall down. His pizzas are just too strong.
I was thinking of casting this game after drinking like a profuse amount of scotch. Unfortunately for me, though, I did in fact have some tea with caffeine in it about like 30
But
minutes.
Jupiter is standing at brush here. Luckily, they don't have vision. The Brock, throws a blind kid in the brush. He wants his teammates to come here and salvage him.
He actually had the silhouette of him from the.
Oh yeah, they're drawing him like a French girl.
Meanwhile, in top lane.
Oh, he missed
It's
the
the same
kill!
story every single time here. Count is the try to fight under the tower, takes the tower away, just poke, bad kid, good teacher. Are you gonna die? We'll see what happens. The fight just keeps going on and on and on. The champion is the greatest series player of this game. God, that was such a slobber knocker.
Baby.
We got support fight going on. Get away, teammates. They're trying to fight here. This is rude. Oh, the easy come after the jump. I like the combo, but nobody to help him out. Looks cool.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. What are you doing? There's a nice on it. He's in mode. Let's see what the thing is. Cut the key fighting. Super, you gotta get away from this. Everybody can catch this first out here. 3 teammates dead. That was big move, Yoshi.
Big Yoshi. No, so I got a question there. We're probably hentai engaging so much that fight, so if you got an engage, the second engage is a re-engage, right? So does that make the third engage a re-engage or a re-engage?
Yeah, I think it was the second one for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure whatever the answer is, we're never letting Chris cast again. Anyway, we were asked from Blue Flames 96, what kind of scotch?
The
Johnny
scotchy
Walker.
scotch kind.
Oh, okay.
You had the Game of Thrones, Johnny Walker?
I do not.
Nah. It's cool. It has the White Walker bottle on it. It like turns into White Walkers when you put it in the freezer.
Wait, that's sick.
Yeah, it's really cool. One of my friends brought it to my house one time.
Rob's on the hunt.
You may be watching the stream right now. Shout out to Brett. He is very sick right now.
Yo, shout out, Brett.
Statistically
feel better,
speaking,
bud.
there is a 26.5% chance that Brett will be watching the stream right now.
Yeah, I did send him the link.
Feel better, Brett.
Yeah.
Rest of
Everybody put your Rip Bretts in the chat.
Rip Brett.
Wait, don't do that.
Oh, I can't. Just don't die, please. Just don't do it. Just stay alive, man. For me.
Like gonna come in here to watch a relaxing game casted by
Hey, he's here, baby.
Fire chat, Rip Brett.
Yo, he's in there. We got him. We did it, Red.
Yeah, we read it.
Brett.
Alright, back to the game. So that was a big turn by FAP there. They took a lot of that gold down. They were losing by about 8k. Still at 6k, but there's a lot of shutdown going around.
Yeah, I mean, they just took advantage of the fact that the Legends MK was a little overextended. And, like, if anyone overextends at all, the amount of CC that they have over on the side of FAP is just too much to deal with.
Yeah, if you look at Legends MK's items too, you've got IBG and the AP jungle items. Not very tanky.
Yeah. I also like the fact that Account has not finished his tier 2 boots still. Well, a lot of people haven't.
For Dex getting caught out here, there's 3 guys. It's a little ult for Stout. Actually, there's so many things going on. There's no few people dead there. They're gonna try to chase on. Super's gonna have to ult to get away. Zillion's just kind of turning the clock. Might catch up to him, maybe not. Jupil's got the stun, no hit. They were feverishly thinking top lane. They want to get some gold to get back into this game. It is now a 5k gold lead. Wow, huge E. Playing top head does still have ult. He's gonna get stuck. Yeah, he ults himself. It's gonna be a short reprieve though, because there's so many enemies on top of him. Good pull, and the shutdown goes to Jax. We've got Silver put in the top lane here. We do a lot of damage to this top lane tower. I don't think anyone can answer the clue in time. It was gonna be a TP, but it's over half the health on this tower. Kind of pop your shield and walk away now, bud.
Do you know why?
It's swinging in the favor of FAP right now. It's kind of 3K.
Do you know why Account and Legends died? Because they didn't have tier 2 boots?
I thought Legends never died, but that song was wrong.
I mean, as we all know, look at that Silas build. That Runic Chris Iceborne doing his best Grokkus cosplay right now, so...
Well, if you look at the game, there's 3 Farley chains, so he felt left out. Joking Panda is overstaying. It's gonna flash and get win by the chain. The kill goes to Legends MK. But yeah, just don't stay, man. You guys were doing good.
Increasing the statistical likelihood of a Silas ban by approximately 30% next game.
Yeah. You ain't wrong.
Some hashtag direct facts.
Oh?
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Good jump away the Resident MK though. Remember, thing's speaking there, Account is not with this team, he does have TP. But FAP's really good, and they're going to their mid-game power spike right now. We really want to get this Ocean Drake. Triple is clearing vision at Baron though.
Yeah, Darius sitting on that Trinity Force Account right now with that Ravenous Hydra Rush. You win.
I would just go for Sterric second and just face tank every fight.
Honestly, probably.
He's pulling Braum, he still has his jump though. Oh, here's the TP from Account. They're looking for the fight. Ash is not in here yet. Rob is taking out in health. There goes his resurrection. He's gonna get stunned up again as soon as he gets back up. Widow, just to make sure. Here comes Chef Hayward. Oh, he's getting a reset. Can he clean his fight up? Another dunk. Here it goes. Things are turning against him. Going straight in the side of FAP here. Silver's zoned out, completely out of the fight. Great engage right there. Oh, look at this flash. Big play from Jackson. He's gonna one log off. Dead boy, top hat penguin. Now they're gonna get the dragon. Actually, they're picking towards this mid tower, but yeah, they just funneled straight into that passageway against Leona, against Darius. Things got really bad.
Yeah, especially with the Zoe and bombs there too. Like fighting in corridors against that seems really rough. Honestly, that fight just showed why.
Yeah, Silver can't get any DPS when they're on there like that.
I mean, normally Silver's AoE would look really good for corridor fights like that. Probably she just wasn't in a position to be able to do anything the way they positioned that fight and played it.
Yeah. Okay, RipHall is doing his best Gurk 7 impersonation right now. These engagements on Leona are huge.
I'm sorry. I am very bad at League of Legends. So
there you go.
That makes sense because Dylan is also very bad at it.
Yeah. And I've also heard from my statistical sources he's very okay at that other Legends game that just came out. They're gonna try to rush the Baron down here. The Gutsy call, they really don't do very much damage to Baron. It's going out fairly slowly. It's at 8 HP, taking down to 7K. They're figured out now. Down to 6, and Bronze will walk up from the team, try to get the peel on. Zone's gonna walk up here first. Can they finish off 1K? They won't be able to. Can they get on with their lives though? As Darius walks in, but actually, Jax recalled. It says fight team. We'll do better next time.
Oof.
Yeah, very cheeky call there from Frank.
I think it makes sense, especially the fact that Jubal
When they get out though, they're on the wrong side of the map right now. RipHall is walking up. That's one bomb goes down. He steals the ult from Leona and Leona regains with his own ult. And they're trying to walk away, but they have nowhere to go. Jack's trying to pinch them out now.
Oh,
They have to look at the top tower though. The rotations are getting all rotated by themselves, and both teams are on the wrong side right there.
Wait, they just out-rotated themselves.
Yeah, they rotated so far when they would do 360 just like the Xbox and take the tower.
Jeez. Well, God, you don't want to see that, because right now they're on red side, and as we all know, Xbox famous for the red ring of death, so...
Oh my god, my first Xbox red ring.
Yeah, this very suspect rotation could in fact be this team Xbox is red ringing it up right now.
Yeah, on the side of Lotto, really cheeky Baron call. I ended up taking it, really just because of the lack of vision, and then no re-engage stuff.
Yeah, off that Baron call, it goes back to Jubal and Derp Panda not backing after they got that second tier turret, and then going for that dragon instead. Like, it's nice that you want to pick up the dragon, but it's an ocean, and you're giving up so much pressure around the Baron to do it. So unless you're gonna have a hawk shot to guarantee that they're not on the Baron, you definitely just want to back them.
Yeah, you know what CLG says, when you don't hawk shot, GG.
Right?
I mean...
The challenge is that the enemy red blue buff here does so much damage to Jubal. He's really not inherently tanky. He went for that Stalker's Blade Blood Razor instead. and fight over this blue because that's the most important thing in 26 minutes here. It ends up going in the hands of, yeah, Legends.
Now, one thing to look at this Ravenous Black Cleaver build on Fiora. Not sure how you feel about that. I feel like Fire Superior build almost always is a Trinity double leech build.
Well, also, if anyone ends up getting a Bramble Vest, it really just puts a giant dent in his plan. Just like the greatest cost-efficient 1,000 gold item ever made.
It really is. Yeah, pick up a Bramble Vest if you're Chad Penguin right now, especially against this Hydra Cleaver. Like, it's not going to do that much damage, and the huge advantage of that is the healing you get from the Hydra and
Looks like they want to engage if possible. They're just kind of chipping away this inhibitor right now, but the wave clear is pretty sufficient on the side of FAP. The bots are hitting on Stylus though. This is the problem with this team comp. They're so inherently short range. The Zillion pick is really just taking them off the side here.
Yeah, it's the Fiora. I just can't really get space on them. You know, she
yeah, the auto spacing is suspect right now. So literally, these bombs are just hitting them over and over. Service is about to be at half HP after this now. They're half the burn, but if you ask me, I wouldn't be able to tell it. And top and mid are pushing against them right now. This Baron power play is getting turned on its head right now. Jupiter wants to jump on somebody so bad. I can see him itching to press Q. Oh, actually, goes to the Chet Penguin's hungry. He wants it. He said, "Come here, boy." The Asshole ends up hitting. Just get those shots all up. Now they're stuck in the corner. Just like this last time. It's the same move as we saw before. The enemy jungle. Here comes the dunks. Bronx is gonna jump away. Silver is throwing the pieces as hard as he can. The rest of the team is falling down. The E's gonna jump on him. They're gonna hold this fight up real good. Right now it's a 4-for-1 in the favor of FAP. Like I said earlier, the top and mid are pushing. That's a TP coming in from Darius or Zillion. Doesn't matter.
I feel like Everett's like actually hard panic that fight. You saw him like walking around in the like you saw him just kind of walking around at optimal hiding range instead of actually dealing damage for like 2 seconds. I mean, I don't think it would have mattered, but at least it would kill check button faster. It's pretty low.
It could have been like 4 for 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I think it was a little bit of miscommunication on the side of Lot. Like they were, you could tell they wanted to turn on the Jax when he pushed up, but then he used his E and they couldn't really do anything, and then Frank got hit by the ulti, and then I opened up a thing of ice cream and started having some mint chocolate chip. But some unfortunate miscommunication, but a very big advantage for FAP, as it looks like they kind of have tempo now.
And they have the pause advantage in their favor too, so that's huge.
Yeah, speaking of miscommunication, Account having some crucial miscommunication with its computers. There's a pause being thrown down.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I think I can make it in time.
Same. Alright, boys, piss break.
Alright, have fun, Greg. Talk about stats.
Alright guys, so while we are right here and have nothing to do, I would like to remind all of you that we are having a 5U Alpha live, LCS live event the last weekend of May, first weekend of June, as we have started again, so go attend that event. I will share my bed and my room to you. I will share my women and my children and my many holes to you.
Ooh. Alright, so update on me going to the bathroom. My poor roommate, my roommate always locks the door when he takes the shower, so we're holding it.
Oh, well, this dude's gotta take her whiz. Oh no! And a Mountain Dragon too. 2 mountains on a Sivir. Oh god.
Man, you hate to see that.
I hate to see that. Better than
Just as I planned it, I came like just in time to see Dragon snuck up by the side of Lot. Good
yeah, actually Rob walked into a cheese bush set up by Lot and gave his life and then thus giving the dragon.
Well, my life is for Ire, so it makes sense. It's about to be a Baron power play coming up, though. We've got 45 seconds on Baron. They're about to, all they have is 1 ward sitting on it right now. Overall, this is very devoid aside from right side blue buff.
Man, this game's spicy.
Yeah, it's 35 kills in 29 minutes. You guys didn't sign up for your grandma's League of Legends League.
Yeah, my grandma is indeed a Dota player, so unfortunately.
Mine still plays Han. It's very unfortunate. No, I try to tell her that no one plays that game.
Does Han even exist anymore?
No, I don't think so.
I would be so tilted. I would be so tilted.
I got one of my friend's Han accounts. I was like, you literally pay $25 for a Smurf account.
Yeah, my grandma is actually a Dota chess player. She's ranked.
She's playing with Kevin very much. It's actually a heated matchup between them.
Yeah, her and Reaper play all the time.
So Fiora is out of position, does have TP right here, but we've seen this before. If they get engaged on, I don't think Fiora can come in time to help out. FAP does have to do something here, though. They are still getting pushed up on their side lanes.
Ooh, Hoagie's grandma plays Fortnite.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, you know, my grandma was actually into.
Look at that speedy Jax right there with the zillions.
My grandma's actually into impressions. She's really good at this one impression where you sit in the ground and you let someone entomb you and you pretend. So really good at Lysandra
Yikes right there.
Really good Lysandra.
Oh no! Lysandra gets caught up. Wait, everything misses him though.
Oh, they had zillion ulti to work on.
Wait, next level Ashel! Dude, it hit panic at the top hat.
Oh, genius.
Okay.
He jumps forward. I'm not sure what Legend's doing now. He's kind of just walking in circles.
Oh,
big get there from him. Is it all on top? But right now, Darius are fighting bottom lane. Real good job here from the side of Lot. They're getting the kills that they want. That is the Zono. They can be careful. Ash is auto-attacking from the outside. They're gonna get re-engaged on. It's gonna be one kill now. Sorry, Rick does get a kill. But, oh, Ash just gets decimated. It's okay, he's gonna kill him. Rip while Henty gets stunned up. Jax, get out of there, buddy. You're gonna get one more auto attack. Oh! Big kill! Oh! Punch, kick! Jax is busted!
oh, the healing! What?
Heal!
What?
Oh my god, the fight was going back and forth. Ash was kiting really well at the beginning of it, and then Silver got a nice number in the middle of that fight to clean it up.
The
Then
battle
Jax
of the
Jax.
rocky junglers, man.
Yeah, this Jack's actually getting really scary right now, and Fiora having, it seems, a bit of trouble in this split push matchup right now. Chat England's in 8, 5, and 6 on this Darius after some of those team fights where we got crucial double kills, triple kills being thrown down here.
I will say, item optimization wise though, Silas was about 2k gold up. We keep going back to it. Look at his items right now. He's got an Iceborn and a Kindle with him. It's just, I don't know where he's going with this build. It's not working out against this like heavy auto attack damage comp. He just can't finish any kills off.
Yeah, he's got Iceborn, Zanya's. I like those two. I don't know where this Kindle gem's going. I think he needs more damage, honestly, especially.
That's kind of the one big downside of Silas right there. Is it's really hard to wait for. Like he has the least farm out of anybody in the game. But that's just because he doesn't have very fast clear. Like even early to mid game, he's more of just a fighter, and that's kind of why.
Yeah, he's trying to skill and get something going.
Right.
It's probably going towards Hex Tech. Like Protobelt or something.
Yeah, I can see that.
He
Also,
does have the highest, or he's tied for the highest KP on his team though, so he's been around, but it's just, you know, obviously.
And KP, great streamer, we endorse that.
Oh my god.
KP, if you're out there, we'll give you a follow for follow. Come on, bud.
Oh man. Brett, if you're still watching, I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
I hope you feel better, Brett.
Feel better.
Hashtag dicks out for Brett.
Fiora still has TP here, so they can't really send anybody except for Zillion Answer here if they want to have a straight up 5v5 around Baron. Jack Penguin is just kind of walking around like a penguin across ice right now on the river. They just cross completely on the other side of it out. He's gonna wait clear. Steve might get 5v4 if he's not careful.
Spear of Shojin third on Fiora.
That item is nuts.
It's pretty good. I'm not sure how I like it with the rest of his build. Like, I feel like Fiora's core item still Trinity double leech.
Yeah, I just want to stuck a Stairs in there or something. Like, oh, Chat Penguin's hungry. He's running straight towards him. Cow doesn't want any of that though.
Still don't have a Bramble Vest for Chat Penguin. Like, Thornmail would be so good here. Probably put Thornmail instead of a Dead Man's, and you could go to Gargoyle.
We can still got damage at 50,000. So on the side of Lot here, they're getting this other dragon, really with no opposition. There's no vision going on this game, aside from the supports. 88 vision score and 73.
Ooh, that's a high vision score too.
Yeah, that's big numbers. Oh! Hank's looking for it. There was some missiles though. Nothing happens.
Yeah, well, in general, both these teams looking extremely scrappy in general. Pretty much all of these fights have been started by someone getting caught out and initiated on from both teams.
Look at the dragons too. It's literally 3 mountains to 2 oceans. What the hell's going on with that?
That was a super back and forth game.
Yeah, the game is so close. The 4K lane's pretty much negligible at this point. Anyone who gets engaged on it's going to be a really bad 5v4.
Yeah, Legends chilling with the Zillion ult again. Really useful, especially on someone who makes whoever is panicking on top hat in a fight.
Big thing too, look at our palindrome levels between the middle and jungle. It's 17-15 on the opposite sides for both teams. So good on the side of Panic, and also on Jupil. Big props there in this game. Especially after that really bad early start with the Flash.
Yeah, now he's hitting. Yeah, now this is FAP hitting like.
We gotta go down bot lane. I don't think Account wants this fight actually. He's gonna keep chipping away at him. See, this Xerxes is just so big though. Account knows that his days are numbered. He dumps him just for the style points. Sometimes we're getting Ash getting caught out. Panic. Brazilian was gonna go off though. He's gonna walk away and not kill Ash yet. And here comes Jupil. He's just so big now. He's dominating. The Baron has got a 2k health. Can they get this and walk away now? That means MK smite, and now it comes the Civil for their disengage. Penguin is hungry, and he's getting sped up and flashes straight into a door. Ashwell misses. Trevor hits the blast cone just for points.
Ooh, a straight flash.
Yeah. Rob still wants it. He gets one bomb onto the Braum. Can he let him a second when he bombs himself?
Rob always wants it.
Dead. They don't have the creep waves yet though. Ash is trying to usher it over. They're just gonna get this, kind of back off and reset. There's a giant wave stacking top side. And I just noticed that tier 2 is still up on bot lane.
Hey man, you know how it goes. Bot lane difference by the way. Oh no, Greg!
Yeah, you better run.
Alright, not that idiot's gone. We can finally actually start casting this game.
God. That's it.
You're just kidding, we love Greg. Shout out to
Where'd you
Greg.
go, Greg?
No, come back.
Greg, come home.
Mouse Cop, Greg Cop, come home.
Man, the call, though, the objective calls from the side of Lava are keeping them in this game, which is fine to fix. They're up 4,000 gold, but if they hadn't snubbed Baron twice, I think this game would have been over by now.
Almost definitely, like the Baron sneaks have been absolutely crucial. I think a lot of factor in this game being both teams are really scrappy in general, and neither of them have really taken the time to set up anything or do any strategy, especially that first Baron that was snubbed so well. Drama Legends on tap was absolutely wasted because they didn't prepare their sideways at all, and then just kind of locked in at zillion bombs.
Yeah, but if they don't get an inhibitor here from this Baron, I don't see things going well for them afterwards.
We really don't, because fantastic anime personalities quickly approaching real Jack's hours over here.
Yeah, he's been seeing that 1,000 bounties for a while.
Yeah, the Jack's gonna do so much damage. He's got the Sterac. I'm disappointed. It doesn't look like he's building Spear last item. That'd be so funny if he was building Spear.
But it's fairly new too, though. Some people just don't ever know like what it does yet. I just say old Essence Reaver whenever somebody asks me.
Yeah, it's new, old. It's would it be old new Essence Reaver or new old Essence Reaver?
New old Essence Reaver.
Because technically, old Essence Reaver would be like
old
the original
new Essence Reaver. I'm so confused. Yeah, this Baron power play is pretty much fallen pretty flat here. It's pretty powerless. It's usually a stall out the game right here. Yeah, whoever gets his Elder Dragon though, if I see Sextuple Mountain, that's what Law needs to come back into the game.
Dude, we were talking about Placidity earlier. It looks like FAP being the ones that have finally
FAP is definitely allowing for out right now.
Yep. Fully, well, I don't know if I'd say they're full. They're sitting about half.
I wouldn't say they fully erected our attention towards the game yet, but they're definitely getting there.
Yeah, they're sitting about half-mast right now.
Everyone's just kind of doing the dragon dance right now. 20 seconds on this bad boy.
Doing the dragon dance. Preparing to be dragging their balls on people's faces.
I will say for Chad Penguin though, the Dead Man's with Zillion ult is really freaking scary.
Yeah, that is very true. He goes fast, dude.
Which is funny because looking at their team comp, you wouldn't think he's going to engage him. Hey, look how fast he's going. He got a little red trail.
He's so fast!
Yeah, they're just so scared of him. They don't want to be anywhere near this guy right now. But meme has become a dream with this Darius top pick.
Oh yeah, dude, Chad Penguin turned it off.
Look, he's still chasing it. Brom's actually out of position here. He can try to jump, but he gets stunned up here by Zillion. Okay, he's not going to get the ult off on top of Zillion, though. It's just not the part that they want. Zillion's able to resurrect himself. Chad Penguin gets knocked out. Oh my god, the re-engage by Lissandra. These are going in the favor of Lot here. FAP is getting knocked out. Jackson's going to try to be a hero, but the Sivir does have GA. He's going to end up getting killed just in time for Elder Dragon to spawn. Actually, they're picking out for this inhibitor. But Chad Penguin just went too deep, too hard there. And an amazing ult from the side of Lissandra.
Yeah, kind of a sloppy team fight being forced there from Fantastic Anime Personnel, because after setting up for Red, like, they set up the way they got back into this game so well, and then they threw it all away and gave Legends on tap exactly the kind of team fight they wanted. Close quarters, they just let Sivir and Lysandra AoE and kill everyone.
Just whacking away with that Conqueror on Darius. Just really, they're gonna try to dive Zillion here. They do have Zillion's ult. If he gets, this is pretty much GG for them. The Resurrection is gonna come out. He's gonna get stunned again by Lysandra as soon as he gets fallen back up though. And wow, what a turn of events for game 1, and Lot takes it off of that.
Ah, what a slobber knocker, dude.
48 kills, 41 minutes. That's that shit I do like.
It's one hell of a slobber knocker. I'll say that.
Alright, somebody make that straw poll. Wow.
Back in for yeah, I'll make the straw poll. Let's do straw poll game 1 MVP, baby.
And then straight if we get that damage chart out, really the interesting part, 48 kills, the damage was so low because there was just so much fighting going on early.
Yeah, everyone picked fights, and every time they fought, like, everyone died. Like, a lot.
Yeah, that last team fight was a coin flip. It just, they flipped it the wrong way, got tails when they called heads. Like you said, just forcing Darius that hard, and then all 4 of them stood on top of Lysandra, which he came in pretty much. It was so much damage with that and the Sivir W.
Yeah, you either want, like, the way you want to close out that game is you either want the 1-3-1 with Jax Darius, because both of them extremely fed, extremely relevant, and, like, normally, maybe not 1-3-1ing with Darius Jax being the best call, but the circumstances it would have worked that game, especially with how far ahead Chad Penguin was.
Yeah, I saw every single time Fiora tried to answer him with that Sterix, and he finally ended up getting the Bramble Vest. He was winning every single trade there.
Definitely. Wait, were there? I don't think there were any Bramble Bests.
He ended up getting one at the end of the game.
Oh, Chad Penguin did? Yeah. He finally realized the error of his ways.
Yeah, he's like, this freaking ruler hurts.
Yeah, dude, get slapped with a ruler.
But who do you think's MVP on that? I mean, I was gonna say Leona or Jax, like, without a doubt, but then the game ended up going to the
They lost. Yeah.
I thought they ended up paying the top hat. That was a huge Lysandra ult at the end of that game.
Without a question for me, like, the reason Legends on Tap got ahead to begin with was everyone was there and, like, they were fighting, but if you look at the differential, the one thing that was different every time was Panic at the Top Hat out roaming Rob in those initial fights that put them ahead. So, like, maybe the first blood on Jupil, that didn't have that much of an effect, but especially the second fight where they cleaned house and got Sir Everett's a couple kills, that was a huge deciding factor there. And then going out through the mid game, a lot of times that Legends on Tap found the engages that they were looking for. It was Panic at the Top Hat controlling those fights, and either with really good bush flanks or just running at them and finding priority targets. He was.
It went outside of that. Just being the captain, those 2 Baron sneaks, they end up sneaking out 3 of those Mountain Drakes too. When things were looking good for them. It's just very good rotations and calls on their end.
They were so good.
Yeah, what a game.
Honestly, what a game. Let's see. Even with the... let's see. I'm a moose. Okay, there we go. The name's I'm a moose, right?
You're a moose?
You're a moose! Damn it!
His name's I'm a moose, right? But yeah, Digital, if you want to go ahead and cut the stream for game 1 so we can bot it, and then we'll start back up on pick bands.
Yeah.
Just speaking of which, I'm gonna throw that MVP in the chat.
So yeah, that will be in the chat. Yeah, thanks for tuning in game 1. We'll be right back with game 2. Hopefully it'll be just as good. We'll see you in a second.